At South Australia's hub for excellence in medical research,
What an amazing building.
the Prime Minister announcing an inquiry into whether the COVID-19 response met the nation's lofty standards.
This pandemic may well be, indeed, is not likely to be the last one that occurs.
A former public servant, an epidemiological expert and a health economist putting pandemic preparedness under the microscope. Issues for investigation including the purchase and rollout of vaccines and the billions of dollars in financial support offered to individuals and businesses during the darkest days of the crisis.
There were a range of things that we did that were very good, but what can be done better in the future?
We have the benefit of hindsight, we have the benefit that we're not in the middle of a pandemic, to really look closely at all those decisions.
Some of the most contentious matters, such as state and territory border closures and lengthy lockdowns, will escape scrutiny, with the inquiry's terms of reference expressly excluding actions taken unilaterally by state and territory governments.
The Prime Minister is putting the interests of Daniel Andrews and Anastasia Palaszczuk ahead of the interests of the Australian people.
At the time of the pandemic, there were 3 Liberal premiers in states and 3 Labor premiers.
If there's nothing to hide here, then why not let the sunshine in?
In the lead up to last year's election, the Prime Minister outlined his intentions.
I support looking at it through a measure like a Royal Commission. We haven't finalised what the structure would be.
It should be a Royal Commission. There's no question about that.
What do you think a Royal Commission could do that this couldn't do? Nothing.
That's not quite right, with the powers a Royal Commission has to compel witnesses and evidence going far further than what the Prime Minister has announced today. And there will be serious questions about the legitimacy of this inquiry, given that carve-out of state and territory decisions and the marked impact they had on the lives of millions of Australians over a 2-year period. Matthew Doran, ABC News, Canberra.